In the news tonight, President says crime on the decline.
The statistics, based on all the reports, shows that crime is on the decline in Guyana. And there has been a tremendous decline in crime. The problem with the figures is that we had this issue at Madhya that pushed up the murder rate.
And 3 arrested following armed robbery of security guard. The Guyana Police Force is reporting a 12.6% reduction in crime. However, the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce is saying that it is not reflecting the reality of the prevailing circumstances. Added to that, the U.S. State Department, in a recent advisory, had warned its citizens about increasing crimes in the country. However, following the swearing in of the members of the Madhya Commission of Inquiry, President Ali is maintaining that crime is on the decline.
Now, we can't work on perception too. The statistics, based on all the reports, shows that crime is on the decline in Guyana. And there has been a tremendous decline in crime. The problem with the figures is that we had this issue at Madhya that pushed up the murder rate because it is classified as murder. Someone was charged for murder, and that is the challenge that the figures had. But when you look, if you take that out, you will see a significant decline based on the statistics, based on the facts, based on the reports. So I don't know, sometimes it's very difficult to understand what we do as a people in a country. If we're going to manage and make decisions based on information, based on statistics, based on facts, then we have to decide if we want to use facts or we want to gaffe. It's simple, we have to decide. You as the media, when you report, you have to look for the facts. You can't report outside of the facts. That is not to say, even the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crime that exists is significantly important for us. So, we are working in a very holistic way. One, we are building out the infrastructure for the police force. We're giving them more tools and equipment. We have to then increase our manpower. We are building out new outposts all across the country. We are building out new outposts all across the country to support community policing. We're involving the community more in the security infrastructure and architecture of the country. These are the things we are doing. We are building our security system bottom up. And that is the best way. The modern way to build a comprehensive, a holistic, a modern, a functional security architecture is to build it from bottom up, where the communities and people are involved in the strategy of securing themselves, securing their communities, and securing the country. And that is where we are putting a lot of emphasis.
The GCCI views the decline in official statistics as demonstrative of a loss in confidence in the police force and reflection of an underreporting in criminal perpetration. 3 men under the age of 30 are in police custody in connection with a robbery committed on a security guard attached to the Sheriff's Security Service. According to a press statement released by the police, the 42-year-old security guard was robbed on Wednesday night by 4 men, one of whom was armed with a gun. The statement said the man was walking along Busby Dam in the East Bank Demerara community of Craig when the men who were in a silver grey car drove up alongside him and stopped. The victim reportedly told officers that a gun was placed to his head and he was relieved of a briefcase valued at $13,000 and a 20-point diamond valued at $200,000, a gold chain valued at $156,000, 3 cell phones valued at $101,000, and his passport. The men then fled in a waiting car. The statement said ranks acting on information intercepted a car matching the description with registration number PAB 9592. 4 men exited the vehicle, but the suspect with the gun discharged several rounds at the police and escaped. The other 3 men, 24-year-old Andy Buduram, 29-year-old Daniel Singh, and 23-year-old Michael Padraj, were arrested and taken into custody. The car in which they were traveling in is now lodged at the Grove Police Station. The men are all from addresses in Grove on the east bank of the Demerara.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime. It's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Say goodbye to germs with a free Sterling Super Soap automatic dispenser. That's right, get free equipment and installation of our touch-free dispenser. The perfect amount of soap every time ensures clean and germ-free hands. Refilling is quick and easy with 4 amazing fragrances: coconut, sunflower sunrise, pink blossom, and citrus zest. Call us on 265-7403.
I'm Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health aid training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla, and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Don't forget to check our website, www.myBrooklyninstitute.com. Come join our school and get home health aid certificate, as we like to believe changing lives one student at a time.
Retired Chief of Staff Joe Singh, Attorney at Law Kim Kite, and Derek John, Chairman of the National Tushao Council, were today sworn in as members of the Commission of Inquiry tasked with investigating the deadly Madja Secondary School dorm fire. They took the oath of office this morning before Acting Chief Magistrate Shardell Isaacs Marcus at the office of the President. While many called for the COI to be established shortly after the tragic events, President Ali said his administration was giving the affected families time to heal.
In light of this, we recognize the need to give the affected families the time and space to grieve and heal. It thus was imperative to allow for a suitable period to elapse, considering the emotional impact on the families and the broader community. As such, I did not deem it necessary to rush headlong into an inquiry, which could run the risk of aggravating the immediate trauma being experienced by the grieving families. As a government, we must understand that the decision making has direct impact, psychological impact, emotional impact, economic impact, and you ought to make decisions that cross the multifaceted nature of the circumstance that you're making that decision to address. And I believe today we are at a point where the Commission can conduct its work in a much more comfortable environment. The pain of the families and the community and the government and the country would not subside in any way. But the space gives time for the Commission of Inquiry to conduct its work in keeping with the TOR in what I would want to consider a more conducive environment. I don't think there is much more I can add. The terms of reference is, I said, very elaborate. It gives them the opportunity to look into the circumstances, to look at the events, the circumstances, the response to what took place, and then to even go as far as to look at recommendations. So it's a holistic, very holistic. It goes from the night, but that allows them to go before the night, and then to examine the night itself, the circumstances, what took place after that, everything in terms of the response, whatever.
20 children lost their lives in the Durham fire, while several were seriously injured. 15-year-old child is currently before the court on 20 counts of starting the fire. The Director of Public Prosecutions has been criticized for charging the teenager, as many believe that the teen should not be held accountable for systemic failures which resulted in the deaths of the children. Our attorney Dexter Todd has written to the DPP calling for a review and withdrawal of the charges. Todd does not believe that the state has sufficient evidence to get a conviction against his client.
With 70% ethyl alcohol, Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer eliminates 99.99% of all germs and even moisturizes in the process, leaving your skin clean and hydrated. Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer. How do you stay clean?
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market. Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Following a court decision last year, the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union today announced that it will be hosting a special general members meeting on September 10th. The meeting will be held several days before several members of the credit union are expected to return to court. According to the notice, which was issued by the acting chairman Patrick Mentor, the meeting will be both virtual and in person, with polling stations to be set up in the 10 administrative regions. Based on the notice, the meeting will be presided over by Mentor. According to the notice, the agency will see a motion being moved to recall the present management committee of the credit union and want to bar the 9 serving members of the committee from seeking re-election. Recently, a court ordered that 3 committee members be removed and their duties assigned to others. The 3 are former chairman Karen Van Slytman Corbin, Jillian Pollard, and Ruth Howard. The other members that the motion seeks to block from consenting re-election to the Management Committee are Leslie Noble, Arthur Gibson, Jermaine Ormenstein, Osika Eastman, Charles Ogle, and Michael David. The court had ordered that the 3 persons removed, replaced by Trevor Ben, Vice Chairman Patrick Mentor, and Treasurer Raj Dai Jaggernaut. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.